Okada so much. He doesn't pull for anybody, but like for somebody like John Cena.
No, because Okada's like Randy Orton. He's the anti-Tanahashi. Tanahashi's like John Cena, not putting anyone over.
Yes, I was like John Cena, but still though, like people still love Tanahashi too. It's like, what the fuck?
But Okada,
people bullying fucking Billy Gunn. People bullying Billy Gunn sharing Tanahashi. Like, what the hell?
But Okada always delivers at least like 2 6-star matches according to Meltzer a year. So that's all that matters. Speaking of what matters, we are live now. We have a bunch of stuff to talk about in the world of pro wrestling. So if you're coming here for just a good God, Great Balls of Fire, you're wrong, because let's be real here. Great Balls of Fire only has 3 built-up matches. You have a Bray Wyatt and Seth Rollins filler match combined on that card, Alexa Bliss filler match on that card, and then I don't even want to talk about the cruiserweights right now and stuff like that. And we might even get a Finn Balor and Elias Sampson match. There's only 3 matches that we're going to go into great detail about at the Good God Great Balls of Fire. So we talking about other stuff in pro wrestling as well. And one of those other things is TNA. Yeah, I know. I teased you there. We were talking about New Japan, and now we're talking about TNA Slammiversary. But with me, as always, Gold Standard 000. How's it going, Ross?
How's it going, everybody? Glad to be here.
And then also with me, as always, JD Venom or Venom Nation Wrestling. He goes by many different personas. I knew him as Ankle Breaker AJ too.
Yeah. Fuck it. You know what? Just real quick, someone left a comment on my WrestleMania 29 video the other day. He's all like, "This review sucks." I'm like it's fucking. Yeah, how old is this fucking video? Like, why are you taking time to watch a WrestleMania 29 video that I did? Like one of my last videos on my channel. But I'm here today to talk about Great Balls of Fire.
Yes, the Great Balls of Fire. But let's talk about TNA Slammiversary 15, guys. TNA, for some reason, has lasted 15 years on this earth. 15 years may be too long, but now TNA is dead. If you guys do not know, TNA and GFW did the fusion dance, and now it's just GFW. So now they're still the same. I mean, it's Impact Wrestling, but it's now GFW Impact Wrestling. And I just want to know, guys, on this tremendous 15th anniversary of Impact Wrestling, GFW, TNA, what did you see from Slammiversary? Justin, what did you see from Slammiversary Slam 15?
I didn't see a goddamn thing from it because I was watching New Japan Night 2. So fuck TNA. TNA's been dead to me, ever since fucking Aces of Base. I stopped watching TNA around that time. It's dead to me. It fucking sucks. Is it TNA? Is it GFW? Is it Anthem? What is it? Okay, because apparently there's no clear cut direction with this company. I don't even know why it's still around. Get rid of it. And there's gonna be TNA fans or whatever, Anthem fans that say, "Oh, if you don't like it, why are you a wrestling fan?" Because it fucking sucks. That's why. That's all I gotta say about that.
All right, Rosses, what did you see from Slam 15?
Basically just like the last half hour or so. So I saw the both unification matches, so the women's one and Lashley and El Patron, Del Rio, whatever his name is.
Yeah, just call him Del Rio. It's not like anyone's gonna remember that he's named after tequila. So screw him.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, like what I saw, I really didn't think was anything that special. I was just watching it just because I had nothing else to do really. So the women's match, it was kind of was like a typical TNA women's match. I don't know, nothing too special there. And Lashley and Del Rio it wasn't bad, but it just I don't know. And then that finish, I thought that was lame as hell. And I still think that that whole double foot stomp is so bad. When Lashley had to reach for the ropes, come on, dude, just fall. He's just gonna fall on you.
Why didn't he just do the arm breaker?
And maybe it'll remind everybody of his WWE crap. I don't fucking know. Maybe WWE trademarked it. They trademark everything.
Yeah, maybe.
They trademarked Sabu's hair. That's why I had to cut it.
No, I didn't know that. But yeah, GFW is now a theme. They have their first Impact episode I believe it's tonight, right? GFW's tonight. Who cares? No one cares about
I
Global.
think it's on Thursdays. Yeah.
Okay. It's still on Poop TV. I'll tell you guys this, though. For real, though, go watch JB. I'm being dead serious when I say this. Go watch JB and Joseph Parks versus Scott Steiner and Josh Matthews. That match is fucking awesome.
Oh, boy.
I mean,
I'd rather not.
No, Justin. If I explain some of this stuff, you may want to go see it. So first off, you have Scott Steiner and Josh Matthews chasing Chris Parks in a car, and Scott Steiner is the whole time saying, "We're gonna get those fat asses." He's saying he's gonna get them fat asses and teach them a math lesson.
I'm sure it was fun because Scott Steiner is funny.
No, it gets even better. It gets even better. So then JB and Josh Matthews are fighting in a pool, and guess who was in the pool?
I don't know.
Give me a
Steiner, I don't know.
Yeah, Shark Boy.
Oh my fucking god.
And he bit Josh Matthews.
My god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Just this company needs to fucking die. Like if you need to depend on Scott Steiner and Shark Boy.
It gets even better because Chris Parks, Joseph Parks, got out of the pool, and then guess who came and met him?
I don't fucking know. Wait, who?
James Mitchell, Sinister Minister.
Okay, so did Abyss come back or something?
Yeah. It was the most hyped thing of the match. So like JB was getting his ass kicked, and then Shark Boy came out to the ring, and it was hilarious because he got jobbed out by Steiner. And then Steiner, and then Josh Matthews and JB in the Steiner recliner, and then Abyss's OG TNA music hit, not like the new shit that he had, where it's like, it was
the real Abyss theme song.
Yeah, the real Abyss theme song. Yeah. Yeah, that shit hit over the PA system, dude. And I'm not even joking when I say this. That was the loudest pop of the fucking night for TNA.
Honestly, I would have marked out for that because I love the old school Abyss theme. But my God, talk about rehashing a fucking feud from 2011 with fucking Jerry the King Lawler and fucking Michael Cole. Like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I know.
Who
really gives a fuck about that? JB, are you fucking serious?
And Josh Matthews went through tax, and JB hit a frog splash from the top rope and hit on Josh Matthews, who went through the tax.
Wow. Fuck. Just fuck.
You gotta watch this match. This match is great. I'll defend this match till I die. It was honestly, it was match of the night for TNA.
Oh my God. I know your viewers can't see me right now, but I'm just in utter disgust right now. Oh my God. Okay.
So, what up, Ace Outlaw? How's it going? Anyways, guys, if you guys are enjoying so far what you're seeing, give this video a big old thumbs up and share this on Twitter. Let fans know we're talking about other wrestling topics, and then we'll also talk about later tonight. Oh, good God, great balls of fire. So up next that we're going to be talking about here, we just got finished talking about TNA Slam 15. I will probably give a TNA retrospective next time or something because they're still around. I mean, GFW is still TNA. It hasn't changed. It's still the same shit. It's the same wrestlers. It's the same colors. It's still Impact, to be honest with you. So there's no point talking about it. But Justin and Ross haven't given their thoughts on New Japan taking over the USA or taking over Los Angeles, a.k.a. Long Beach, California. They had their G1 US tournament, night 1 and night 2. If you guys are afraid of spoilers because you did not have New Japan World, I suggest you leave the video at this point in time because if you guys don't know, night 2 is actually airing in 2 days on Access TV. But if you had New Japan World, it aired last Saturday. So pretty much, I'm sorry if I spoil, but who was going to win the U.S. title tournament? And really, to be honest here, if you're upset that Tanahashi beat Billy Gunn, I don't know what your problem is because that should have been fucking obvious once you saw that match on the card. So anyway, yeah. New Japan Pro Wrestling, G1 tournament special, night 1, night 2. Obviously, you know, this was way for New Japan to kind of like, once again, try to hype up the U.S. Audience and get fans who aren't New Japan fans to kind of transfer over, or maybe get some New Japan World purchases and stuff like that. From what I saw from the G1 Climax, I don't think both G1 shows were like the best New Japan shows. I thought they were solid for what they were. I thought Night 1 was pretty good, and I thought Night 2 was in my personal opinion, I thought Night 2 was the superior show. In my personal opinion, that's what I thought, but not by much. It wasn't like Night 2 like blew Night 1 out of the water. But both those two shows are pretty solid. Were pretty solid to me. Not as good as Dominion, and definitely not as good as goddamn, I always Wrestle Kingdom. So yeah, like to me personally, they're still good watches. I feel like if you need to watch matches this weekend, Ishii versus Naito, Zack Sabre Jr. versus CJ Parker. CJ Parker, that was his WWE name, right? Juice Robinson.
Juice Robinson.
Yeah, CJ Parker.
Dumbass name.
Yeah, Zack Sabre Jr. versus Juice Robinson. Cody versus Okada. Omega versus Ishii. And that's pretty much it. That's all the matches you kind of need to watch.
And Omega versus Elgin, too. I think that was the best match of Night 1.
Omega, Elgin? I don't know. I like Naito versus Ishii. I thought Omega versus Elgin was all right.
All right.
I like Omega versus Ishii a lot more, even though the chemistry was kind of off a little bit.
Oh, yeah, no, I like Omega versus Ishii a lot more, but I'm just saying as far as Night 1 is concerned.
All right. Yeah, so, Justin, what did you think about the New Japan? And do you think that they made the right choice with who was the U.S. champion and everything like that? Because if you guys do not know, spoilers once again, Kenny Omega won the U.S. title, being Ishii in the finals, and now he's the New Japan Pro Wrestling U.S. champion. And what up, Brian Velez?
But yeah, I did think for both shows, it wasn't like the best New Japan shows. I mean, I'm not, by all means, I'm not fucking huge New Japan fan, but from what I've seen from Wrestle Kingdom and from what I've seen from Dominion, this show was not as good, but it's not to say it was a bad show, or by any means, it's still fucking great wrestling. But this is just for, I guess, for the American audience, since they were in Long Beach, to be introduced to New Japan. It was just a typical New Japan show. I mean, if you like to watch Ring of Honor, New Japan is right up your alley, pretty much. I mean, except for it's mostly Japanese wrestlers, Japanese talent, so Japanese factions, things of that nature there. So
referees not paying attention strictly to the rules, just letting the wrestlers do whatever the fuck they want. And the fact also 20 counts.
Yeah, exactly. A 20 count. If you remember the old school, WCW versus NWO World Tour, they said implement a 20 count in the game. But anyway, I like both nights. Like I said, I like Kenny Omega and Michael Elgin. I like Ishii and Naito, Okada and Cody Rhodes, the Bullet Club. I'm sorry, not that match, but I'm sorry, the Young Bucks versus Beretta and Rocky Romero. Yeah, whatever the fuck their name is. Then I like the finals of King Omega and Ishii. So it was overall good stuff on the show. I mean, not really too much complaints. The only thing is that they were 4 hours long. That's these things about New Japan, man. You better get yourself, you better get yourself some food. You better get yourself some drinks, because you're in for a long one. It's like watching fucking WrestleMania back to back on the same 2 nights straight.
And also, what I want to add into with New Japan shows too is that I think a lot of it's hard for a lot of Americans to understand. New Japan doesn't do a lot of gimmick matches. So the thing about WrestleMania being 4 hours long, you at least get a cage match, a ladder match, or something in between where it's like you're not too bored. There's a bunch of tag matches and
a lot of 6 and 8 man tags. Really.
Yeah, a lot of tag. And that's just what they do in Japan, so that way they can get the young boys and everyone on the card. And that's fine if you are a New Japan fan or you understand the Japanese style of wrestling. But if you're not a New Japan fan, and I feel like next time when I know everyone's like, that will take away from the Pyro style that New Japan represents. No, they gotta really Americanize these shows. I need like a steel cage match between because one of the things is that helps wrestlers out, especially for Americans. Like, think about all the matches of your wrestlers that you like. What matches got them over? Ladder matches. Like, don't tell me like Jeff Hardy's peer wrestling inside of the match with Edge on SmackDown. Shut the fuck up. You don't give a fuck about Jeff Hardy's peer wrestling. You give a fuck if this idiot's going to swanton bomb off a ladder. So that's all I got to say about that. Ross, what did you think about New Japan Night 1 and Night 2? Which one did you watch Night 2? And I'm sorry if I did spoil.
No, I saw some of the results. All I saw was the tag match on Night 1 because they streamed it on YouTube. I didn't have Access TV, and I didn't feel like ordering New Japan right now because I don't know. I just for one show, like maybe like when a few G1 Climax shows happen, I'll order and then watch in retrospect. Like I just didn't feel the need to order it just for like one show right now. So yeah, that's it. So I mean, Omega winning isn't really that big of a shock to me. But,
I was surprised that he fought Ishii in the finals. I thought they were going to go Omega Naito just because.
I thought so too.
Like, I was so surprised when Ishii beat Naito. I was like, no way. Ishii's not going to. Are they really going to go Ishii Omega? Because there was no way they were doing Zack Sabre Jr. and Omega. Like, I'm sorry to all those Zack Sabre Jr. fans out there. There's just no way. Because New Japan would not have two outsiders fight for one of their belts. You know, that's just not their style. I mean,
what's the word that they use in Japan?
Gaijin.
Gaijin.
Yeah. I was gonna say gringo, but it's fucking
Gringo.
It's Mexican wrestling, so
that's what LAX calls everyone, the gringos, the Gringo Society and everything like that. But we have a New Japan expert here right now. You guys have never met this kid before. I know him as Sly Wolfpack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait, what?
Buddha Charumba.
He's here?
And he's here to talk about some wrestling. Kuda. What's going on,
that's
my
right.
friend?
That's right. Sly Wolfpack in the flesh.
Oh my god.
Hello to you too, Justin. I just got off of work. I'm tired, but let's get this going. You know.
All right, Kuda. So we're talking about other stuff before we talk about Great Balls of Fire. And you are our general New Japan expert. Kuda, what do you think about the Puro wrestling that we saw?
Now, first of all, I don't know why Chase has to lie to his viewers like this, but New Japan is not my cup of tea. I appreciate what they do, but just it's not something for me. I did watch Okada versus Omega. It just didn't work. It just didn't work out for me. I'm not a fan of the product, but I do appreciate.
Tell people what happened when you watch both of these 6-star matches that Dave Meltzer claimed they are.
Now, I want to say what happened. I don't want these people hunting for me. So we'll just leave it at that. We'll just leave because I don't know. You don't know how unpredictable these people are. So I'll just leave it at that. I didn't like it, but I appreciate what New Japan's doing for wrestling nowadays, giving people a better alternative than WWE, of course.
Yeah. So Cody Rhodes is ROH champion. Guys, do you think they should have given Cody Rhodes the New Japan title or no? I honestly, Okada losing would have been fine, but I understand why they wanted to give the Rainmaker the win here. And also, too, it would have been super suspect if Okada would have lost the IWGP title and then he was backstage at Raw. Holy shit, dude. Could you imagine the rumors of people thinking of
Oh my god, that would be great. I would actually like that, but yeah, I don't think Akash lost the title at all. I mean, he's like he's the number one guy right now in New Japan. I mean, you know, John Cena, Roman Reigns, we'll talk about him in a little bit, but you know, they're number one guys in WWE. I mean, Okada, you know, Tanahashi, fucking Omega, Naito, they're all, you know, the top guys in Japan. So, you know.
Yeah. And Kenny Omega win the U.S. belt. Honestly, I felt bad for him because it kind of just felt like with New Japan, they're trying to force Kenny Omega to sign a long-term contract because he's not going to win the IWGP title because he's only there for one more year. His contract ends at the next Wrestle Kingdom event. That's when his contract runs out. And I feel bad for Kenny Omega. Look, I'm not the biggest Omega fan. I don't think he sucks. I can understand the talent. I just feel like character-wise, there's something missing for me at least. But he's good. I can watch a Kenny Omega match and not be fucking bored. My only complaint about him is that he does the Bullet Club symbol too much. Stop. You don't need to do it 8 times during a fucking match, Kenny Omega. Just do it once.
I wonder if it's because, and when I first saw Kenny Omega, he reminded me a lot of Edge with his hair and the way he looked. Is that why, Chase? Does he remind you of Edge?
He does have Edge qualities, but if he was Edge, he would have randomly won the IWGP title. So I'm good with Tim right now. Unless he wins that IWGP title, I don't know. Kind of suspect. But he's a fine wrestler. It's just that I just feel bad for the guy because it's pretty much New Japan saying, hey, look, you're mid-card for life. You're never going to get past Okada. you're not AJ Styles. Fuck you. That's what they're pretty much telling him by giving him this belt, because they're just like, unless you sign with us multi-years, you're fucked, because we're not going to keep signing you on these one-year deals. Because let's be real here. Pretty sure Triple H is waiting for Omega's contract to run out, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Probably.
So
yeah,
like,
I mean, he's like salivating for fucking Omega.
yeah, Omega would be great on NXT or even the main roster. He's a guy that can make the jump to the main roster. Obviously, you saw his appeal from the Long Beach fans in that arena. He was the most over guy on the G1. Who was more over than Kenny Omega? Justin, who was more over than Kenny Omega on those G1 shows?
I mean, shit. I mean, fucking Naito. You know, it wasn't. I mean, Kenny Omega. You know, he's very over, but I mean, Naito, he's fucking over too. So I mean, it was neck and neck.
Well, people tend to forget too, Naito has a huge Hispanic following because of his days in Mexico. So he has a huge Hispanic following. And, you know, living in Southern California, I can say this, we have a bunch of Hispanics here, and especially in the Long Beach area. So Naito has a huge following because of his days in Mexico. So, but yeah, so that was the G1. Kuda, are you ready to talk about some WWE, Kuda? We're done talking about your favorite promotion of all time.
Oh, goodness gracious, Great Balls of Fire.
Just real quick, I do have some news about Mr. D'Angelo Williams, who debuted at Slammiversary.
To be honest,
let me just read this real quick. NFL free agent D'Angelo Williams may have impressed the wrestling world during his debut match at Slammiversary. Williams told Adam Schefter on his show they took part in the match for free in honor of his late uncle, blah, 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 blah. Okay, whatever. He's retiring. He's retiring from wrestling after one match. So go fuck yourself, D'Angelo Williams. Go somewhere else. How about this? How about you go down to Jacksonville and retire down there, motherfucker?
Now, see, the one thing I'll give D'Angelo is he's already a better wrestler than Mojo Rawley, so you got to give him that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anybody's a better wrestler than Mojo Rawley, so.
No, but like I'm serious. Like D'Angelo's like legitimately a better wrestler than Mojo Rawley.
I was gonna say anybody's a better wrestler than Mojo Rawley.
Okay, not just anybody, but like D'Angelo was really better than Mojo.
Well, Mojo's a piece of shit. Okay, but yeah, Great Balls of Fire.
Well, we're talking about some other WWE stuff. So there was a semi-controversial segment last night on SmackDown. This was probably the best celebrity appearance in quite some time. So Wale, rapper Extreme Wale, I haven't heard a Wale song since 2012, but he's a big-time rapper, and he hosted a rap battle with the New Day and the Usos. What sounded like that this could be one of the worst segments of the year, quite possibly next to LeVar Ball being an idiot on Raw segment of the year, and the Usos were robbed. Like, honestly, I almost bought a Down Since Day One-ish shirt because of this segment. This segment was great.
100% robbed. Completely robbed.
Okay, huh?
They're completely robbed, the Usos.
I know. They stole it after the opening line. Like, honestly, I don't get why WWE had a problem with what he said, especially because Xavier Woods in his last rap, like, freaking told them that they were baggage boys to Roman Reigns. Like, how is that one improved, but not the rated R crap? Like, But anyways, I thought that both teams did great in this segment. Kofi was the weakest for sure. But other than that, I thought it was entertaining as hell. Justin, what did you think of this segment?
It was fucking hilarious. And I said this in my SmackDown review, I was just dying laughing when fucking when the Usos made that remark, saying that your breast, Big E, is not PG, or he says something about his breast. Then he says, "Don't be rated R like your boy Woods over here." I was dying. I could not. I was laughing literally for 30 seconds, like legit. That shit was fucking funny.
Ross, what did you think of the segment?
It was a lot better than I was expecting. And the New Day, I didn't think they won the segment, but they did better than I usually see them do. I'm pretty much tired of the New Day at this stage. Like, I've been tired of them for like last year, but they were tolerable here for the most part. And the Usos, they just knocked it out of the park. Like, they've been doing really good on the mic lately, and they definitely won this rap battle. I don't care what they called it. No, they won. They won. Stupid. What, a DQ in a rap battle? What the hell is that? That's stupid.
I know. Ridiculous. Kuda, what did you think of the Usos?
I appreciate the little things they did with this rap battle. Like, first of all, it goes with the host, Wale. Like, normally WWE would just pick anybody to host this, but Wale, for people who don't know, is an actually big wrestling fan. Like, if you see pictures of him, he'll just be wearing like Bullet Club shirts, or like he's actually a big wrestling fan out here. So it's a good thing they got somebody that actually cares about the product and wanted to make the product look good. I don't know if people agree with me on this, but this is the best version of the Usos like ever.
Oh yeah,
like I know
sure.
the Usos have been healed before, but like this round, the Usos, like putting them in sweatpants and those day one shirts, I'm interested in them for once. And like people said, their mic work has gotten better over time, and I think it's a good thing that they're feuding with the New Day, because I think that these guys like make each other look good. And hopefully this is a feud that can build off to a showdown at SummerSlam. Hopefully they keep putting the Usos over, because, you know, like I said, this is the best one that they've had in WWE like ever. So I just want to see where this feud keeps going, and hopefully they take it in the right direction. I think the countdown victory they gave the Usos at Money in the Bank made sense to continue this feud, and it makes the Usos look smart in this position. Like, we're heels, and we keep the titles in the countout, so we don't need to compete against you guys. So I like where this feud's going.
All right. I agree. I think that this is doing good stuff. SmackDown also had other funny stuff. I never thought I would enjoy Sami Zayn segment in my life, but I enjoyed his segment with Mike and Maria Kanellis. I fucking love this gimmick, dude. Like, I don't want them to wrestle. I just want them to just fuck it. Like, when Mike was trying to go make out with Maria, and then Maria's like, the moment's ruined. And then Mike goes, yeah, the moment's ruined. I was dying laughing. I thought that was the funniest shit ever. Like, such cuckery between these two idiots. Dude. Chad Gable versus AJ Styles was fine. Definitely go check that out if you guys haven't seen that. But one thing that caught everyone's attention and got the wrestling world very divided and opinionated was Naomi. Now, it wasn't her glowiness that she always has, but she decided to make the SmackDown Women's title glow. What did you guys think about that? The SmackDown Women's title change by Naomi. Personally, I've seen worse with the spinner belt. Like, yeah. John Cena made the U.S. title into a record player and stuff like that. I honestly, I'm not offended by this whatsoever. And I don't care if fans are pissed off. I mean, I had to look at an ugly rated R on a Money in the Bank briefcase for like 2 weeks. That was terrible in my life. I had to look at a rated R on a spinner belt. Okay? I want to hear you guys complain. And then also you racist fucks being like, oh, she's ghettoizing the belt. Shut the fuck up. Y'all racist if you say she's making the belt look ghetto trash. I guess John Cena made all our title belts look ghetto trash then. Edge made our belt ghetto trash. The only good version of the spinner belt is when the Miz had it and made it a fucking M. That shit was genius. Other than that, fuck that spinner belt. No, I mean that's serious. I don't know why fans are pissed off about this. I think it's cool. I think it's nice what she's doing with the title. Yeah, it doesn't look tacky, but then again, who cares? It's the SmackDown Women's belt. Like seriously, want me to name you off the prestigious names that have held this belt? Becky Lynch. Yo! Fucking female Finn Balor held the fucking belt. Alexa Bliss. I'm Alexa Bliss. You don't let me. And now fucking Naomi. And then Alexa Bliss. And now Naomi. That's super prestigious, that belt is. Look, if the queen, the greatest women's wrestler on the roster today, Charlotte, held the belt, I can understand why you're upset. But the thing is, she didn't hold that belt, so we should not be upset about this. It's ridiculous. Ross, do you agree with me, or do you think it's stupid how the belt looks? It's all based on opinion. I just think it's ridiculous. Fans are pissed off about it.
I agree with you. I don't see what the big deal is. I've seen worse, like the spinner belt, the butterfly Divas Championship. Like, it's not great, but like, it's nothing to complain about. Like, I can live with it.
Justin, what did you think about the belt?
If you have to complain about a fucking belt, a women's belt, that goes with someone's character, you're really reaching for shit to fucking complain about.
Yeah, right?
I mean, I really have no issue with it. Once she loses the title, you're acting like it's not gonna just change back to the regular women's belt. Like this belt's gonna be put into her fucking mansion, fucking years down the line. Oh, and when they're doing tours at home, oh, this is the women's belt that I won. Oh, it's her own custom made belt. So, like I said, we've seen a lot worse belts. John Cena's belt, fucking. Fucking John Cena had a fucking U.S. title belt that was a spare. Everybody forgets about that one too.
Yeah,
so.
the record disc belt.
Yeah, so it's like it goes with your character. Let it be. I mean, if you're gonna complain about that, then you should be complaining about everything else on fucking WWE. Then if you're gonna complain about that.
Kuda, what do you think about the belt?
I personally don't care about what they do with the belt. I'm just glad that they're committing to giving Naomi character. She's come a long way since being a fucking dactyl.
Mhm.
So whatever they want to do with the belt, more power to them.
Yeah, no, I agree. The title glow belt, it's not that big of a deal. Fans who are making a big deal, fuck you. Go watch TNA. All right.
Seriously.
But two more things.
Impact Wrestling. Impact Wrestling.
Actually, GFW, I forget. Sorry, they're tagged.
Actually, Anthem the Owl. Fucking piece of shit company. Fuck that shit.
Don't
Two more
disrespect
things.
the owl.
Two more things, guys, and then we'll talk about, good God, great balls of fire. Number one, our boy is back. Thank God. I never thought I would say this in 2017, but fucking A. Thank God John Cena's back in pro wrestling, man. Cena's, you know what, Bruce Blitz, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck Bruce Blitz.
You can go on your Cena rant and be all like, oh, John Cena. You've been running the same shit to the ground year in and year out. We get it. You hate Cena. Fuck you, dog. I'm on the Cena train now because this guy actually feels like a wrestler. And WWE realizes that, fuck, we have no main eventers on Raw. We have no one on SmackDown. So guess what? Cena's going to be on both brands. Thank the fucking heavens that at least I'll have Cena on both brands to save me from bullshit. Cena cut a great promo. I'm tired of Cena, though, saying that he's a part-timer. Stop. Just submit you're a part-timer. That's fine. We don't care, Cena. We know you have passion and love for the business. Him and Rusev are going to feud again. Rusev Fujita, Rusev Machka. Great shit.
I'm not happy about this.
We're all not happy about this, Justin. We're all Rusev fans here, and it sucks. But we just got to accept that our Lord and Savior, John Cena, is saving us.
I believe that Rusev will still find a way to win. And not a clean victory either. I think he will still win. I think that match could possibly either main event or I can see an interaction with Cena and Jinder Mahal because that's obviously going to be the match for SummerSlam. Let's not kid ourselves. Are we going to see Cena and Jinder Mahal or Cena and Randy Orton for the 15th millionth time? Which one are you?
I think I'd rather than Jinder Mahal, even though I don't expect much from him either. So
I don't expect much, but what I'm saying is this is how you can kick their feud off. Is have Jinder Mahal, not really the face flag, but just like trash the American people, trash the flag backstage. John Cena can walk up to him, you don't disrespect our flag in our country, and then basically, during Cena's match with Rusev, Jinder Mahal could come out and and attack John Cena, and Rusev can win that way. But that's wishful thinking. But that's the only way I think Cena could win is because that Rusev could win is based off of distraction from Jinder Mahal.
All right. Yeah, so Cena's back, Lord and Savior. And then finally, Fido and Spite DVD came out. I'm going to tell you guys right now, save your money. It's nothing against Kevin Owens or anything like that. I'm just going to say this for hardcore wrestling fans. If you heard one Kevin Owens interview with anyone in the world, you don't need to get this DVD. Just wait until this DVD is much cheaper or you can get it for a fair rate. All the matches that you see in the collection, guess what? They're all on the network. So you don't need to like worry about, well, maybe there's a PWG or an ROH match. There's none of that. There's just a bunch of WWE matches, which are all on the network. The Kevin Owens DVD, it's not bad. I saw the documentary. The documentary is pretty good. But as I was sitting here, I was saying to myself, I kind of wasted money because it's pretty much I've heard this before for free when Kevin Owens talks about it. He learned English via watching JR. No one thought he was going to make it. Blah, blah, blah. The only interesting parts of the DVD that got me a boner, and the only reason why I forked over money in the first place, was because Triple H was talking in this DVD. He was like, yeah, I wanted Kevin the whole time. Huh, I'm the game. I'm the genius. I signed Kevin. I gave Kevin all the opportunities. Yeah, Cena wants to feud with Kevin. And John Cena only has one interview in the movie. Guess who has the final interview in the documentary? It's pretty funny.
Nakamura.
No, I wish. That'd be
hilarious.
Kevin Owens is my good friend.
Ross, who do you think had the final interview?
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins only had 2 interviews in this one. And then one of them is like the same thing that he said. He's like, I'll be honest here, I didn't think Kevin was going to make it in the WWE. So, actually, it was Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano, Johnny Gargano had the final interview in the documentary. He said,
Johnny wrestling
guys, he's going to break down the barriers no matter what. And it just shows Kevin Owens screaming like a fat ass, like as the DVD ends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, just with the DVDs nowadays, I don't really buy them. If you're buying them, it's just for the documentary, all the matches, like you said, on the WWE Network. So,
yeah. So, all righty then. It's time to talk about Good God, Great Balls of Fire, live in Houston, Texas.
Dallas.
Fuck.
Oh, Dallas. My bad.
Well, fuck the Rockets. Fuck the Mavericks. That's all I gotta say. Now I got that out.
What about CP3, Justin?
You know what? I don't even want to talk about the NBA offseason. We have yet to get shit this offseason.
My Timberwolves have gotten shit, so that's all.
Well, you're a top 4 seed. You're a top 4 team now in the fucking West.
Somehow, some way.
We got Luke Kennard, so Pistons are bound for the NBA Finals. Watch out.
You mean that
No. The funniest thing is, like, after we drafted him, I get a message from Brandon Hughes for the first time in 3 years.
Oh, here we
go. He said, don't sleep on Kennard. And I'm like, where the fuck did you come from? Like, I haven't heard from you in so long.
Sponsored by Rocket League, Great Balls of Fire is. There's 3 matches that have build and that you should really care about on the show. The rest of the matches, oh God, Great Balls of Fire. These are literally what's going to hopefully make the show watchable, because I trust in 2 out of the 3 built matches to deliver. The rest of the show, I just don't know what we're going to get. So the Mountain Dew pre-show main event, Neville, the king of the cruiserweights, defends against part of Titus Worldwide Entertainment, Akira Tozawa.
Okay, let me just first off say, fuck the Cruiserweight division. I'm sick of this division. They've completely ruined it. I do not care for the Cruiserweights. They need to get rid of this division. They need to get rid of 205 Live. All these people decide, I'm sorry for people who love the Cruiserweight Classic. This division did not work out. Every time I see the Cruiserweights, it's a piss break. I stay for the women's matches. I leave for the Cruiserweights. That is a problem.
What
all right?
Fuck?
This Tozawa guy, who is he? I don't care about him. They have no character. God. Literally, they have no character. I do not care for this match. Neville, I feel bad for Neville because like he's trying his damnness. This is the most character I've seen Neville all this time in WWE. And the sad part is nobody cares. Austin Aries, I feel bad for him because nobody cares. Nobody.
But his package.
Yeah, his package.
Total package.
Nobody.
The package.
Okay, like how long has 205 Live been out? Because I have not seen a single episode of it. Well, I do not.
It's been less than a year. It's probably been like 8 months.
And I haven't seen one episode. Literally, when SmackDown said, "Oh, just head over to the network for 205 Live," I was like, "No, I'm good."
It's the best hour of wrestling television, Kuda.
the best star of wrestling. No, the best star of wrestling was ECW on Sci-Fi. That was the best star.
Yeah, for the first 4 months when they were actually doing ECW matches.
ECW on side. You know what? Low key, I'm not gonna lie. I like the Christian ECW days. That was a good hour of wrestling when Christian was an ECW champ.
That was good. Like Christian was the first star they had in a while. That was like a good era for ECW. Everything else was terrible.
Yeah, they had good Jack Swagger back then with the check 1 2. Oh yeah. So yeah, I have Neville winning. Justin, who do you have winning this matchup?
I mean, after what Kuda said, I'm wearing my CWC shirt right now. I'm just in utter disgust right now. Oh my god, I should go kill myself after tonight. But I'm gonna go with Neville. You can't take the top Neville. He is the best legit heel going on right now. One of the best legit heels in the WWE. He's one of the hottest guys. I mean, I'll put him up there with his top 5 heels in the company. You know what I mean? Next to
the most underrated talent in all of WWE.
Yeah, he's been that damn good this year, and a lot of people are going to get to overlook. But just to the point of what Kula was saying, that no one cares about the cruiserweights. That's because WWE, they don't fucking care about the fucking cruiserweights. I mean, if you're telling me you got these guys on fucking Raw for like 2-3 minutes, you know, you expect these guys to get over, you expect these guys to you know, have character and, you know, and have these guys to actually put on great matches. You know, when we saw with the fucking Cruiserweight Classic last year, Cedric Alexander versus Kota Ibushi, you know, versus TJ Perkins, anything with Kota Ibushi really, but Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. I mean, those matches got time. They told a story, and they did a lot to get you invested into the tournament. Now it's just, you know, fucking Tyson O'Neil coming out, just barking some fucking bullshit. And he's been on 205 Live every fucking week now. Like, who gives a shit about that? I certainly don't.
And, like, it's not their fault. I want to say it's not the Cruiserweight's fault at all. It's just, like, WWE did, like, a terrible job trying to shove this down our throat. I mean, with them, you can tell when a Cruiserweight match is coming when they run those long-ass video packages just for them to give time to change the ropes purple, to change the mags. It's like, why do you need to do this? Like, can't you just have it like the old days in, like, the old Cruiserweight division where it's just like, oh, the Cruiserweights are coming. All right. Now it's like, oh, the Cruiserweights are coming. The ropes are changing. Oh, man. Let me go get a fucking snack or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but the only thing is that, you know, the only thing I think will save the Cruiserweight division is get them off fucking the main roster, or at least put them on NXT. If you're gonna do 205 Live, do 205 Live, you know, at Full Sail, you know, after NXT. So have the NXT record show, but do 205 Live literally from Full Sail. I think the fans there, they will eat it up. The matches will get more over because when they do 205 Live, it's basically the 3rd hour SmackDown. The fans fucking leave after 2 hours once SmackDown is over. So these matches don't have time. They do have time, but they don't get over because most of the fans fucking left the arena. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I just think that the Cruiserweights were really, really misused by WWE in general. But back to the match itself, I'm gonna go with Neville. You're not gonna take time off fucking Neville, especially on the fucking pre-show. The only person I see that can actually beat Neville, I've been saying this for months, is Cedric Alexander. But that is, and they fucking felt Cedric Alexander as well. They need to immensely build him up for me to believe that he can beat Neville. But that's the only guy I think that should beat Neville is Cedric Alexander.
All right. Ross, what do you think about this matchup? Who's going to win?
I think Neville's going to win because nobody is on the Neville level. Like, he's just all the way up here, and everyone else is down here. Like, Austin Aries was the only other guy that had a chance, really, at this point in time. He lost all of his opportunities. So, at this rate, just have Neville, like, hold it for, like, a year and then be like, nobody can beat me. I'm leaving the Cruiserweight division and vacating the title. Like,
oh, that will kill the division, though. that will murder the division.
Leave the division. I don't know.
What if Neville does option C?
I mean, if anything, this helped Neville more than anything else. Like, if anybody that benefit from the cruiserweight division is Neville, man. Like, he is fucking fantastic as this character right now.
Yeah, now they just need to send Finn Balor there, and maybe Finn Balor can learn what a character is.
I would say maybe Enzo.
Oh, Enzo's definitely going there. We'll talk more about that later on. He's definitely going there. All right, so we all choose. Kuda, are you choosing Neville to win this, or you got to Zol with the upset?
I don't even know how to pronounce his fucking name. I'll stick with Neville.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
It's not like it's shit. This game's harder to pronounce than Akira Tozawa.
Yeah, I mean, is that
like,
Kazuchika Okada?
I hate this guy. Like, what the fuck's this? Shit. Like, oh. Please jump off the bridge.
That guy got a lot of hate in your heart.
All right. So, anyways, I'm going to just talk about this one now because I want to get it over with. Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt. Fuck this feud. Bray Wyatt is the same. Seth Rollins is the same. None of you guys are worth my time. I'm taking a shit during this match, and hopefully when I come back, it'll be over. And if these two idiots are still wrestling, if I see Bray Wyatt have Seth Rollins in a wrestle and be like, I got you, Seth. You're mine, Seth. No one can control me, Seth. Then I'm going to go back downstairs and make a sandwich. And if I come back upstairs and I see that Seth Rollins in a suicide dive onto Bray Wyatt on the outside, I will go outside and I'll eat my sandwich outside, enjoy the hot sun, and then come back and then be pissed off as I see Sasha Banks making her entrance because I know there's still bullshit on this card. Fuck this matchup. I don't care who wins. There's no winners in this match because I don't think WWE is going to choose a winner because we're going to continue this feud because Bray Wyatt's in the desert, man. I'm the one every time I step in Raw, bad things happen. Maybe that's why Raw sucks. It's because Bray Wyatt's on this brand. He's the worst. I am sorry.
Raw always sucked.
No, Bray Wyatt just made it 10 times worse. Seth Rollins as a babyface sucks. He's the King Slayer. What does he slay? He beat Triple H once. Like, he sounds like some Dungeons and Dragon character. Like, I'm the King Slayer, guys. How's it going? Shut up. All right. Ross, who wins? I don't care.
God, if I know. I don't care about this at all. Like, shoot. Seth Rollins. What's there to care about? Like, he's boring as shit right now. Like, I'm sorry. Seth Rollins is not interesting right now. And Bray Wyatt, he just does the same shit every week. Like, and this guy wins every now and then, but most of the time he loses. So
it's like, honestly, these two should be doing the opposite. I should be hearing Seth Rollins cut stupid promos every week because I don't know why, out of all the things, Seth Rollins, he's so inconsistent as a character. He's like, I want the Universal title, man. Now he's just like, Bray, you're not a god. That's the reason why they're feuding, because he said Bray's not a god. And then Bray's like, I am
really?
a god. I control everything, man. Like, shut the fuck up.
I thought he was defending his 2K18 cover or some shit.
No, because he's
like every time they announce Seth Rollins, like, oh, the cover artist of 2K18 is like, well, we know this already. Like, why do you keep announcing it?
I mean, it's not for a fucking shampoo commercial or nothing like that. Just saying.
By the way, Booker T got robbed of that shampoo commercial. Fuck Edge. Another reason why you should get Edge. He stole a shampoo commercial from Booker T. Just saying. But yeah, no, this feud's stupid, Kuda. It literally is. Seth Rollins said that Bray Wyatt's not a god, and then Bray Wyatt's like, I want to prove to you I'm a god, man. And it's like,
I just found it hilarious that like Seth Rollins outed himself as an atheist on Raw this week.
Oh my god, Raw's terrible.
Yeah, so Justin, who's winning this stupid match?
I mean, I may be in the minority, but I think Seth Rollins, ever since he's beaten Triple H, he's elevated himself a little bit more. Now, obviously, he's not fucking Grace Hill Seth Rollins or whatever. I mean, if anybody's a face, we're not going to like him as much. We get it. I mean, we like Hills better. Totally understand. But I think he's been a better overall face than some of the other guys on that show. You know, Balor,
Well, that's not saying much.
That Balor, Reigns. I mean, I think Seth Rollins has been an overall better face than those guys. With that being said, Bray Wyatt, you fucking suck dick right now, man. Like, what the fuck's the matter with you? This guy comes out. He does his fucking. He's a spooky guy, right? He's in the fucking desert, like, you know, man, I'm a god, man. if you're a fucking god, okay, why are you losing matches?
Yeah, I know, right?
Should you have some fucking mystical power to evade losing matches? You know, ever since he went on from SmackDown, because SmackDown he was good on SmackDown. He was good on SmackDown, but ever since he went to SmackDown to Raw, because apparently he was unhappy on SmackDown, he was going to be more happy on Raw.
SmackDown.
I don't know. I think it's because of the fact that
him and Orton were doing good. The only time I cared about Bray Wyatt was him and Orton, and that was because they were doing good stuff with Bray. Bray actually felt like because Bray was actually wrestling.
He was unhappy because he lost the WWE Championship, and the House of Horrors match was a way to make a peace offering with Bray Wyatt. That was coming from fucking Ryan Sand and Wrestling News World, which he's never really wrong about shit like that. So,
but the thing about Bray is this: I bet you that the reason why Bray hated SmackDown compared to Raw because he was like, "Wait, you telling me I have to wrestle more? I don't want to wrestle. I just want to talk."
He hated SmackDown because JoJo wasn't on SmackDown. All right, get your facts straight.
I mean, but wait, what?
Because JoJo wasn't on SmackDown.
All right, you know what? Y'all gotta leave my number one Bail on my top 5 Bail list alone, okay? All right, I mean, JoJo. Okay. All right. Anyway,
JoJo's making her way through the whole roster. First Randall, now Bray. Like, who's next?
She hey, did you see the New Day New Day video with her with the Bootios?
Oh, I did. She smashed all of them.
You know she did. Oh god, you know she did. Oh, but anyway, I'm gonna go with Rollins in this match because fuck Bray Wyatt. That's all I can really say. But now I like Bray Wyatt. Now I'm not saying fuck Bray Wyatt as I say fuck Mojo Rawley or fuck Dana Botch, but I'm saying fuck Bray Wyatt because this guy had a golden opportunity to stay on SmackDown and have AJ Styles to go to Raw, which possibly is the best decision that WWE probably made, just keep AJ Styles on SmackDown. Can you imagine AJ Styles on Raw right now?
Wow, he'll be lost in the shuffle.
He will be going up against The Miz in a crappy Intercontinental. Like,
yep.
Oh my god, I cannot wait to talk about that match because I'm going with Seth Rollins.
That's the match. Oh yeah, Kudo. Yeah, you haven't talked about the King Slayer versus the God. So
don't even get me started with Ambrose and Miz. But back to this. It's sad what's happening to Bray. I think the worst thing they keep doing is breaking up the Wyatt family because, in my strongest opinion, Bray on his own is weak. Like, it doesn't work. Like, he needs puppets to command. I want him to win this match because, like, if he loses, then there's nothing going on with him. But they're gonna go with Seth because, like, they're making it seem like he's on this hot streak ever since he's beaten Triple H at WrestleMania. I don't understand why Seth is a babyface. He sucks as a babyface. His mic skills are terrible as a babyface. I mean, the way they turned him was weird. It's like, oh, I beat Triple H. Now I like the fans now. Like, no,
because during the Triple H feud, he said, "I don't do this for the money. I do this for the passion." And then Triple H is like, "Yeah, because I'm the game," and that was pretty much the feud.
Yeah, the passion. That's why he took the easy way out and like sided with the Authority for those years. That was the passion talking.
No, that wasn't me though. That was someone else.
That's what he said in the promo.
I know. That was Beth Rollins, not Seth.
Who the fuck was that? Tyler Black? Give me a break. Seth Rollins. I don't care about this match at all. I really don't.
Yeah, this match is.
All right, let's talk about a SmackDown Live Redux. The reason why the brand shakeup happened was to get new feuds, and yet we have the same feud that happened earlier this fucking year, Miz and Dean Ambrose. But it's different, guys, because Miz now has the Miz-tourage. Fuck you.
Hey, don't just the Miz-tourage. I'm just happy that they're using Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel for something. They're using them. I'm happy they're using them.
Gully Bully.
Yeah, but for real, like, Michael McGillicuddy. who cares, dude? Dean Ambrose, we say it every freaking stream. Guy gets worse. He is just the worst. I can't believe that there was times where I was like, oh, Dean Ambrose could be the next face of. No, I take back everything, man. Because Ambrose,
I can't believe you people said that this guy was the dark horse of the Shield. This guy sucks.
No, Seth Rollins was the dark horse of the Shield. Dean Ambrose.
No, I strictly remember
Ambrose, everyone was saying he was the face of the Shield.
My ass.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying he was face of the Shield with the first interview.
Because it doesn't take a rocket science when you looked at Roman Reigns for the first time to say, yeah, he's going to get pushed. Seth Rollins, everyone thought Seth Rollins would be the loser stuck in the Shield get-up, still believing in the Shield and stuff like that, being mid-Carter for life. Dean Ambrose, everyone thought he was going to be a main eventer. And really, to be honest, this guy has nothing. He just like accepts the fact that he sucks. Like literally, Dean Ambrose, he's in the shower every morning, and he just says to himself, "How bad am I going to suck today?" That's what he does. If he takes showers. I don't think he takes showers. I think he watches Renee Young take a shower. He just washes his face and goes, puts on his tank top, puts on some jeans, like, all right, I'm ready to work here. Let's go.
Do you think he listens to his own music when he gets in the car and he speeds off? Yeah, like, do you ever think that happens? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Amber, he needs a new theme song, man. I haven't liked that theme song since day one. Like,
I see why they use it. He's a fake ass Stone Cold, and like every time you hear his music, it's something to get the fans hyped out. Oh shit, Dean Ambrose, it's his music.
Oh god, man.
Yeah, but Miz retains, Ambrose retains. It doesn't matter. I want Macho Man's corpse to actually win this title more than have any of these two. Because I love the Miz, but he's just being wasted right now. This is just it's a waste. It honestly is a waste for the Miz. And Dean Ambrose, send him back to NXT. I'm being dead serious. I'd rather have Bobby Roode than Dean Ambrose. Fuck Dean Ambrose.
Well, that's a little harsh.
I mean, Chase, I hate the guy too, but take it easy on him.
Honestly, who's worse right now, Dean Ambrose or Bray Wyatt? Both of these guys suck pretty bad.
Oh man, I mean, can you imagine a feud with like Bray Wyatt loses, fucking Dean Ambrose loses? Can you imagine another feud with? That would be fucking tremendous. I would love to see that, just to see how bad.
Actually, I just want to see how much who would like just like a feud, and literally they feud like Ambrose goes, "I suck, you suck. Let's see who sucks more. I suck more, man, because I'm the god of suck."
Oh my god!
You remember when people were hyped for their first feud? They're like, WWE got it right. Ambrose and Bray Wyatt.
Oh my god! Man.
Now it's like these are the two wrestlers you don't want to see at all.
I know. It's just like it'd be funny.
Fuck the Ambrose Asylum. Fuck the House of Horrors.
All right. So, do you guys have winners for IC title match?
I got disqualification or double counter or some shit. See, let me tell you something. This feud fucking sucks dick. The reason why is because that the Intercontinental Championship, right? This is supposed to be the title that, Macho Man, Ricky Steamboat, Owen Hart, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, you get my point, Stone Cold, The Rock. These guys were built up, and they'll be the next in line to win the WWF Championship. This was the stepping stone title. Why is this match happening again? There is no serious build here. There is no intriguement. I'd rather have Heath Slater versus The Miz. Why did you give it away on Monday Night Raw? If you weren't gonna put Heath Slater over anyway, how come you could just put Heath Slater in this match and make it a triple threat? At least I will be more intrigued to watch. Like, at least Heath Slater's gonna be in this match. At least it's just not another match between, The Miz and fucking Dean Ambrose. Who really gives a fuck about this match? The only people that really give a fuck about this match is these fucking fat bitches on Twitter wearing a fucking, Ambrose Asylum t-shirt.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I see people, and believe it or not, I see people wear fucking Dean Ambrose shirts when I, where I go like to Walmart, or wherever I go like to store. I'm like, oh yeah, these are the people that fucking WWE is catering to. This fucking 300 fucking pound whale, gained fucking 7 Big Macs at McDonald's, holding up the fucking line.
I was gonna say, every time I see someone wear a Dean Ambrose shirt, it's always some fat person. Like it's never like a normal.
It's
always a fat person.
Man, but yeah, with this match, who gives a shit? The winner. I pick. You know what? I pick Maurice. I mean, she's number 5 on my top 5 Bayless. She's
wee.
Yes.
Kuda, who do you have winning this match?
My biggest fear that's probably going to happen is this feud's going to go till SummerSlam. But it's a funny thing that you mentioned Heath Slater, because I actually found that match more entertaining than any matches these two, Miz and Ambrose, had put on this past year. And I saw an interesting fact that they have wrestled 32 times, or no, 28 times this year.
Oh my God!
Like 2017 alone, these two have wrestled. So clearly, like, if you understand why people are tired of seeing these two go at it, like, you can see why they're overdoing it now. I really don't care. I feel like this match is going to end like disqualification or countout, so Miz is going to retain. So I'm just saying Miz is going to retain by either counter or disqualification. This feud is going to go on until SummerSlam. I really fucking hate Dean Ambrose. I really do. like, he's always been a fake-ass Stone Cold to me. I really, fuck him. And Miz,
his promo is so the same shit every fucking week, and it's
you mentioned the Intercontinental title is losing its prestige. In my opinion, I found that the United States Championship, it's like gotten over the Intercontinental Championship in importance. Like to me, like these past years, they've just been like treating the Intercontinental Championship like a hot potato. Like 1 week this guy has it, the next week this guy has it. The United States Championship, I think it was the greatest fucking thing when John Cena had the title. Was it just me?
Oh yeah, that was some of the best Cena's working.
Because Cena helped the prestige of the U.S. title. That's what they need. They need to give Cena the IC belt, and he'll just do the same shit.
So, like, again, I don't care about this match. Miz is going to win. He's going to retain. Fuck Dean Ambrose.
All right.
Miz.
More useless matches before we get to the big 3. I'm sorry, guys, but this is how it is. Alexa Bliss defending her women's title versus the boss, Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks, is she getting on that level too where she just gets worse when you see her? Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, no. I'm sorry. I love Sasha Banks. I think she's really good. But never in my lifetime, if you would have told me, hey, Chase, you'll be more of a Charlotte Flair fan. No, in fact, Charlotte will be your favorite women's wrestler. If you were to tell me Charlotte would have been my favorite women's wrestler 2 years ago, I'd be like, no way. Sasha Banks is consistent. She's always good. She's good looking. Look. I think Sasha's one of the more prettier ones. But when it comes down to it, there's 2 women wrestlers no, you know what? She's like low on the list. Because like to me, the 2 best women wrestlers are Charlotte, and then it's not even close to a second, Becky. But Becky's just so fucking boring that I would rather watch paint dry than watch female Finn Balor say Yahoo and dance around and shit like that. So it's not even close. Charlotte's the best women's wrestler.
Yeah.
And I wish she could just pull Cena and save me from this bullshit. Because I'm sorry, besides cutting promos, Alexa Bliss sucks, dude. Like, in the ring, I can't watch any of her matches, dude. She just doesn't know what she's doing still. She just looks like a goofball out there. Like, don't get me wrong, her promos are great. She has a nice theme song. But still, dude, it's just this is my time and a waste of your time. Unless Bayley comes out and she turns full heel in this match, then there's like the only silver lining. But I don't think WWE will do that. So Alexa Bliss will win. Huh? Who sucks, Justin?
No, I'm saying Bayley fucking sucks right now.
Oh, I told people Bayley was gonna suck on the main roster, and no one wanted to listen to me. Everyone's like, no, like it's bad when the Bayley fangirl fucking is now Alexa Bliss fan. You know it's bad.
What?
Izzy turned heel.
Life comes at you fast, man. Life comes at you fast.
Yeah, dude. Hey, let's stop him. I can't. Yeah, I know. Bailey has to turn heel. They need to just turn her heel. Like, honestly, her turning heel on Sasha would make the most sense more than Sasha turning heel at this point. Or, you know what? Just have both these women just say, screw it, we're lesbians. That's even entertaining. But Alexa Bliss retains. I miss you. I don't care what any of you guys say. You guys must miss Charlotte. Like, especially the people in the chat. You missed the real golden child, the #1 goal. I miss her. This time last year, I would have been saying, LOL, Charlotte wins, golden children rules. It was simple to talk about these women's matches. Now I'm depressed. I miss the queen. I never thought I would say this. Like, I miss three wrestlers right now. The queen, Nikki Bella, and AJ Lee. Because at least there's shit to talk about with these women. Now, there's nothing. All these women are the same. They all wrestle pretty good. It's just like, I miss the queen, dude. I miss her so much. Justin, do you miss the queen?
Well, not really, because I see her on SmackDown, but we'll except last night.
Actually being a champion, not being a job.
Not really. I mean, I'll be honest, not really. I mean, she doesn't need to be champion. I mean, we already know she's gonna break her fucking Flowers record in like 2 years.
Oh yeah,
so,
she's breaking Cena's record. Fuck Cena.
Yeah, I mean, fucking Charlotte. I am the 16-time world champion. Like fucking in her fucking robotic voice, but there you go.
She's 6th-time right now, right?
Yeah, she's gonna be 60-time world champion by the time next year rolls around.
Charlotte's a 6th-time though, right? Charlotte's 6.
And she's up there. She's like 5 or 6 around there already. It's around. It's kind of pathetic actually.
All right, so Justin, what do you think? Are you on the same boat that Sasha's been kind of like she's just been like kind of like on the Ambrose effect? That's what I'm going to call everyone.
No, it hasn't been that bad. It's not as good as what she was, but patience is a great virtue because I believe that Sasha will turn heel, and she will feud against Bailey. And that Sasha,
but which one needs a heel turn more, Sasha or Bailey?
Sasha
needs it. Like,
but because
what are you gonna do with heel Bailey?
Because here's the thing, and you know, Sasha Banks is being number 3 on my top 5 Bailey. So is Alexa Bliss. She's number 2. But anyway, I believe that Sasha is going to win this match. Eventually, you know, we're going to see a heel turn with Sasha. You know what I mean? Maybe there's going to be some dissension between Sasha and Bailey. Maybe it could be like Bailey's like, oh, well, you know, I could be Alexa Bliss, and Sasha could, you know, start becoming the boss. Well, it's because you're not as good as me. Then eventually a heel turn will pursue and actually culminate at SummerSlam. And that's where Bailey, I don't necessarily think Bailey should win the title back immediately then, but I do think that there's going to be seeds planted of a heel turn and Sasha's turn heel. Because the thing is, if Sasha's heel, then everybody's going to be on the Sasha bandwagon again all of a sudden. And if Sasha's heel against Bailey, that's going to build Bailey back up as that character, as that fighter, not as the rumor to be the boyfriend of Corey Graves. That was being rumored. I didn't want to get into that. But hopefully they build Bailey back up to what she was before, have Sasha turn heel, and have a good feud and a fucking great match at SummerSlam because you know these women are capable of it. So hopefully that happens. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, whatever.
All right, so you got Sasha winning this belt?
I got Sasha winning.
Oh, well, I think they're going to go with Alexa Bliss and I'm not like most girls. So we'll see there.
She's not like most men.
I still want like a I'm not like most girls men t-shirt. Like
I'm not like most men.
Ross, so who's winning this match? Alexa Bliss or Sasha Banks, the boss?
I think Alexa's gonna win this time. Maybe she wins or she retains, but Sasha wins by DQ or something. Like I think Alexa will find a way to keep her title. She may not win the match though, and I could totally see them having another match at SummerSlam. I think the end game though is definitely Sasha winning the belt. I don't think Nia's gonna win it. I mean, eventually, they'll probably give her a chance with it, but I don't know.
I don't think that they should put it on Nia anytime soon.
It's probably best for our sake that she.
Like Nia's grass is so green, not even the Mexicans want to mow that green grass yet. That's how green her grass is. Her grass is so green that not even Roman Reigns wants to call it his yard yet.
Ooh, burn.
Yeah. So, Kuda, who's winning?
My biggest pet peeve with the Raw's women division is that somehow, some way, they feature the same 4 wrestlers and everyone else is a supporting cast. So before Charlotte got drafted, there was just Charlotte, Sasha, Bayley, and Nia Jax would fight for the title. And since Alexa got there, it's just Alexa who's taking Charlotte's place. So basically, it's just been the same 4 women who've been fighting for that title on Raw. And it's getting to the point like nobody, this is getting cruiserweight standard now for the Raw women's division. I see Alexa retain because I don't see a reason why they put the title on Sasha. One thing that pisses me off right now is how they're treating Nia Jax. Nia Jax should be getting the awesome cog treatment right now. She should be this indestructible force that nobody can beat. And 2 weeks ago, she tapped out to Sasha Banks. How am I supposed to take Nia Jax seriously going on to the future? I mean,
she's not like most girls.
Okay, that. But look at Asuka and NXT. They've had her undefeated for 2 years now. That should be what Nia Jax should be right now.
Falling down the wasteful place. The future that's on my face.
I pray to God that they put her on SmackDown. If she goes on Raw, she's going to be done.
Asuka and Charlotte.
What's that?
Because SmackDown already got one Asian. They already got Shinsuke. Raw's we need
Oh
our.
my God.
No. Keep her far away from Raw as possible. They will not. They'll put her in the cruiserweight division. They'll find some way.
Kevin Dunn will really have a field day with Asuka. like Asuka. Should we change her name to Sushi? Fucking. Instead of the Oscar roll, we'll call it the sushi roll.
But Alexa Bliss, I have her retaining.
All right. I hope this match gets deleted soon because we have a 30-minute Iron Man match. Who the fuck thought that? Kurt Angle. I hate GM.
Why does this need to be 30 minutes?
I hate GM Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle, get busted for pills soon. Go back to rehab.
My God.
I hate you so much. No, he is the worst now. I miss old drugged up Kurt Angle could cut better promos than this fucking Kurt Angle. This guy, literally, this is a Kurt Angle promo nowadays. Hey, wrestler, how's it going? Yeah? Well, you're going to have a match with everyone and for these fans. Oh, it's true. It's true.
Oh my God, that's literally like saying music was better back when artists were on cocaine. That's what you're saying right now.
No, Kurt Angle, what? Seriously, go watch Kurt Angle and TNA cut a promo when he was all like, "Myself for everything I did, so I'm not gonna go into TNA Hall of Fame yet. I'm going to work for it." To now, where he's just looking like a goof, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, you're going to fight. Oh, it's true." It's damn true.
Daniel Bryan is a way better GM.
I know. Who would have thought that Daniel Bryan would have better mic skills than Kurt Angle? But anyways, so we got a 30-minute Iron Man match for the WWE Raw Tag Team titles. Sheamus and Cesaro, who set the bar, because they are the bar, taking on the Hardy Boys, who might be broken. Who the fuck knows if they're broken or not? Ross, the resident Sheamus #1 fan here, who's winning this matchup and why?
Oh my good God.
Sheamus and Cesaro, of course. Seriously, the Hardys, no. They don't need this. Yeah. Yeah, they'll lose. They're going to lose. Trust me. Yep. That's it. And then they can go and face the Revival.
Say yeah. All day, all night. All my proud son of people say I'm ready to fight. Say yeah.
Yeah! That's a real fucking tag team there, baby.
Top guys. I can't wait for them to come back and wrestle. Oh my god, I miss them.
All right, Justin,
my
who's
penis is
winning the
erect.
30-minute Iron Man match?
It doesn't matter because Revival's the best tag team in the world. Fuck anybody else that doesn't agree with me. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I'm a big Authors of Pain fan now. I love a calm and Ray.
I love Authors of Pain. I'm just fucking around.
I'm a huge fan of theirs now. Ever since the ladder match, I'm sold. Like the fact that Razor can take all these stupid bumps is the greatest thing on planet Earth to me. I'm like Care Bear.
Oh, yeah.
Bumps.
I mean, am I the only one who is excited for this match? I'm gonna like this 30-minute Iron Man.
I've been doing this since WrestleMania. I just don't care. It's just like the steel cage match.
I mean,
unless the Hardys,
the
only way I will care about this is if they go backstage, and then we get Senior Benjamin being all like have a shovel ready, and then Vanguard once says, then I'll mark the fuck out. But them just wrestling, I don't need to see that. Like, I'm tired of seeing just Jeff Hardy wrestling. It's crazy to me. I'm seeing Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy in the WWE ring again, but I don't need to see them wrestle anymore. Like I need more of the goofy skits. That's the thing, because especially since they're almost close with the whole Anthem deal, I hope this match is goofy. Like I hope it's not a traditional Iron Man match. Like maybe Kurt Angle will be all drugged up and be like, "Oh, it's true. Vanguard won. It's damn true."
All I want is for Kurt Angle to go to Smack.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna like this match. I'm not saying I can't wait for it. I mean, there's gonna be a match of the fucking. No, it's nothing like that. But I'm intrigued to see the match because what else more can you see? We saw a ladder match at WrestleMania. We saw a regular match with them at whatever pay-per-view that was. We saw another steel cage match at the other pay-per-view. Now we're gonna get 30-minute Iron Man match. So this is gonna end the feud. Now, as far as who's gonna win, it's gonna be the Hardys. Reason why is because Sheamus is gonna go fucking film a fucking movie with Josh Duhamel, whatever the fuck his name is. Okay, Sheamus is gonna be away from TV, and I'm going with the Hardys, and that is where the Revival comes in to break the Hardys because this fucking Hardy saga with fucking Anthem is finally gonna end, and we're finally gonna get the broken Hardys, and the Revival's gonna be the one to break them, and it's gonna be wonderful,
delightful, yeah.
So there you go. I don't see Revival versus Sheamus and Cesaro, two heel tag teams. Like, doesn't make any sense. I mean,
didn't WWE do that like 2 years ago with the PTP and New Day? They were both kind of heels and they were facing each other.
No, Primetime Players, they were completely face.
I think
they were completely face.
I thought they were still heels.
No, they were 100% face. As champions.
Man, E Border went hard on their rival. He said, "Oh God, those two fat, out of shape midgets." Revival.
What?
What?
That's the guy that doesn't know his wrestling.
Turn on your location right now. Let's talk.
Oh.
All right,
how dare you talk about the top guys like that?
The top guys.
I've been a fan of them since they were the fucking mechanics. So go fuck anybody else who's doubting me. Saying that the Revival wasn't great.
My fantasy is the Revival just beating up the entire Cruiserweight division.
Yeah. But I don't know what this whole feud with the Revival versus Young Bucks thing. Like, fuck the Revival, fuck the Young Bucks. Like, I like fucking both teams. I think they're fucking both great.
I think the Revival's a little bit better.
The Revival's a lot better storytelling. Like, they're
the Young Bucks are just, hey, let's just do a bunch of useless shit.
Yeah.
And fans will pop.
The Young Bucks ruined super kicks for me.
Yeah, they pretty much did. Super kick doesn't do anything for me.
Like, every time I see a super kick now, it's like, oh, it's ineffective because it's not like 20 times in a row like the Young Bucks do it.
So I have Hardy's winning as well. Let's move on to the three main matches of the show. And we're going to talk about match number one, Enzo Amore and Big Cass. How you doing?
Wow, this is actually a big match for you?
Yes, it's been well built compared to the other matches on the show.
Yeah, compared to the other matches.
Whether you like the... Look, I don't like the Strowman and Roman feud. I think that feud's stupid as fuck, but it's a well-built match and stuff like that. But, yeah, this has been well-built. Enzo and Big Cass turned. Big Cass turned on Enzo. Enzo has looked good in this feud as the babyface. Big Cass as a heel Not so much. I've said it many times in my review. When you're saying shit that I agree with, I can't hate you. It doesn't make sense. Those are qualities that you should like about Enzo as a friend, not qualities you hate, you dummy. So to me personally, I just feel it's a force he'll run at this point for Big Cass. But yeah, it's a pretty good feud between them. I'm not like the hugest fan of it, but it's still a pretty good feud. This match, I don't expect much from it. But I expect a Big Cass beatdown. If Big Cass doesn't just beat down, like I expect Enzo to get his one little shiny moment in this match where we think, oh, he could probably do it. But pretty much for the most part, Big Cass hits him with one big boot, and then Enzo just gets beaten up the whole time. And maybe cut to one crying fat fan in the crowd. There's like going to be some like overweight chick too that's just like crying for no reason. Maybe some kind of attractive girl crying, and some weird fucking looking. Maybe Brock Lesnar guy is going to be at the show as a plant, and he will cry for them or some shit like that. I don't know, because Lesnar's at the show, so maybe Brock Lesnar guy will be there.
Wait,
Yeah.
real quick, who do you hate more, Frank the Clown or Brock Lesnar guy?
I don't care about any of the plant fans, to be honest. They're all a waste of time for me. But I
like the Brock Lesnar guy because he's just a total fucking douchebag. Like,
yeah,
what does he do for a living? I want to know. Like, what does he do for a living? Does anybody know?
He works at Whole Foods. He works at Whole Foods, but obviously WWE gives him tickets. So
yeah, for sure.
If I go to a WWE show, I need to do some stupid shit.
It's like Rich the Sign Guy. Sign Guy gets fucking tickets.
Oh man.
And then that one guy, the one guy that I hate is the guy that's been to every pay-per-view in a row. The guy that wears the white jacket.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy. I think I first saw him at fucking Money in the Bank, 2010 or 11 rather, with the CM Punk and Cena.
No, he was in 2010, but he became famous in 2011 because he was the fucker in the front row with the red Cena shirt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he was like the only one cheering Cena there. Like who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah. So, but yeah, when it comes down to it, match should be what it should be, and Big Cass should win. Look, if Enzo wins, this is definitely a crime time fucking feud right here, where JTG beat Big Shad out. No. But yeah, so it was a crime time breakup, as I like to say. So yeah, but Big Cass should win, but doesn't mean he would. Justin, who's winning this matchup?
I don't give a fuck about this match. Big Cass is gonna win. If Enzo wins, this is a fucking joke. Big Cass should not be heel. Why are you breaking up this fucking tag team? This tag team fucking sells merchandise out the ass. Why would you fuck that up, WWE? What's Cass gonna do after this? Is he gonna go after the Universal Championship? No. Is he gonna go after the Intercontinental Championship? No. So why break him up? Fuck this feud, Big Cass.
Rosters?
Yeah, Big Cass should definitely win, especially if this guy supposedly has a future. Like, don't do this BS with Enzo getting a roll-up victory. No, don't do that. Like, Cass should win decisively. Like, don't even like get cute here. Like, just yeah. So Big Cass will win. This shouldn't be that long of a match, really. Like 10 minutes, maybe tops. Like, maybe not even. Like, it should really just be a decisive ass whooping from Big Cass.
Kuda.
See, this match is not going to happen because they need to do this feud the right way. Enzo goes out for his entrance and Cass just beats the shit out of him. This match will not happen. They need to take this feud to SummerSlam and do it the right way. A street fight in New York to give this feud the intensity it needs. I don't want this feud to just like break them because these guys have gone a long way back. So we need to give this feud the emotion that it deserves. Like, these two were like the best of friends. Like, you need to give them the proper breakup if you're going to be 100% committed to it. So I'm going to go with this match is not happening, and either Enzo's going to jump Cass before it starts, or Cass going to jump Enzo before it starts.
Right.
Good point, Kuda, because that was one thing I was going to bring up too, and I actually forgot about. Why is this happening at fucking Great Balls of Fire? This is a SummerSlam feud.
That's what I mean.
This breakup is a match for SummerSlam. So I understand why they did it, but yeah, that could happen, could actually. So
that needs to happen.
All right.
Needs to happen. Like, if you just have one of them losing cleanly at Great Balls of Fire, then like that's the stupidest way to break up a tag team. That like one of your best tag teams to never win a title, basically.
All right, well, it's time to. You know what needs to be ended soon? Care Bear versus Reigns. I am tired of this fucking.
Me too.
Everyone that said when Strowman goes, I'm not done with you. I'm done with both of you right now. Both of you guys are not doing anything for me. Roman Reigns is the worst garden keeper ever. He lets weeds like Care Bear grow on his fucking yard, and he doesn't know how to get rid of them. At this point, Care Bear is like the most giant weed ever. But this ambulance match should kick ass. Like I won't deny that this match will kick ass. So it'll be pretty fucking entertaining. What'll make this match even better is that as Reigns is about to go throw Care Bear into the fucking ambulance, Undertaker comes out of nowhere, or King comes out to redeem the Undertaker or something. Who knows? I don't know. I know.
I'm running from there.
Yeah, no, that'd be great. You know, I mean, that's what WWE likes to do is random shit. Anyone but Reigns. Let's not try to make Reigns look weak and losing, but let's give him a feud afterwards type of deal. Look, honestly, the Care Bear ship has sailed. You've done enough with him. Do not give him Lesnar right now. He's not ready for Lesnar, and especially with his injury history, you gotta wait. You gotta wait until probably in the fall time before you think about Care Bear. Because I feel like Lesnar and Joe should continue for one more pay-per-view. Mm-hmm. I don't think Care Bear or Reigns should touch it. But if you're gonna give someone the title shot, let's just get Reigns out of the way so Reigns can go face Cena at WrestleMania 34. And we can have Reigns versus Lesnar at SummerSlam, and then you go from there. And honestly, since this feud has been produced in January, it's been one of the worst feuds ever. The only thing people like about this feud are some of the crazy segments, but some of the segments are just stupid to me. Where's the GOAT Kalisto? Kalisto should be the one in this match, not Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns should be on commentary for the Lesnar and Joe match and burying both of them, because that'd just be hilarious. But I don't care who wins this match, but it should be a good match. But I'm just gonna go with Reigns as the safe option. And it's not because I fucking hate Care Bear. It's just, to be honest here, if you're just gonna go, like, just go with Reigns and Lesnar now. Get it out of the fucking way. Get it out of your fucking system, because you got a bigger match than Reigns versus Lesnar cooking for WrestleMania. And that's Reigns versus Cena. And if WWE doesn't go with Reigns versus Cena at WrestleMania in New Orleans next year, they're fucking stupid, and they should deserve to have like the worst WrestleMania, because I swear to God, if I'm getting Mike and Maria Kanellis versus Cena and Nikki Bella, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
Hey, you watch.
That's gonna be the greatest love.
You talk about the miracle, the
power of love, baby.
No, but I'm just saying, like, just give it to Reigns right now, and Care Bear, have him feud with Balor or some shit. Like, that'd be great. You guys want to see me be a Care Bear fan? Well, wait till he fights Ben fucking Balor, then you'll see me be a Care Bear fan.
Wait, is Bayley even on the card?
No, she sucks.
Not right now.
Bayley's not on the card.
Is he facing Elias Sampson?
Yeah, Finn Balor's not on the card.
I think they may do that match. They may throw that match in there.
That's surprising.
They may throw it in there.
I need some Demon King in my life, you know?
He's not gonna come out as the Demon King for this fucking match.
I don't know, Elias. You know what would be actually funny for this gimmick? No, I'm being dead serious. I'll be so in on this. If Elias Sampson knows a song how to get the demon out of Finn Balor.
that would be pretty funny. That would be.
He's like, I know a song that gets the demon to come out. And then, like, you just said, no, like, Finn Balor comes out in this demon getup, and then Elias Sampson starts singing a song that gets a demon away from Finn Balor, and then you just have it where Finn Balor's paint is melting. Oh my God, that'd be the greatest thing ever.
At least at that point, there would be some type of build to it. But I mean, I just don't understand people, like some fans' conception, just because the pay-per-view have Finn Balor come out in demon paint when there's no build for it. It's like that just ruins the specialness of the fucking demon get.
Yeah, but like, he's not special now, so like at least it makes him special.
Well,
like, he's just some guy.
Like, I mean, I get it, but have a build for it. You can't just have him come out in demon paint like every pay per view, like, because it's expected. Like, I mean, that's like having a steel cage match every pay per view just because just WWE, they're gonna have a steel cage match every pay per view. You can't just do that with Finn Balor. That's gonna get old very quickly.
No. Yeah,
In my opinion, that's just me. That's just my opinion.
yeah, but Kuda, what do you think of? First of all, I don't know what you think of Reigns. Like, how are you on the Roman Reigns? Do you hate Reigns? Are you indifferent towards him? What do you think of Reigns, and what do you think of Care Bear?
I don't hate Reigns. I just feel like they just need to go along with the heel turn because like all these heel mannerisms, yet you keep pushing him as the babyface of the company just turns me off of him. Like he's a great in-ring performer, but just like I'd be more sold on him if he's a heel. Now to say about this feud has actually turned me into a fan of Strowman. Like before, I was like, okay, he just squashed everybody, yeah, big deal. But like ever since he's feuded with Reigns, and like they're showing like how much of a fucking beast he is. Like I get excited when I see Braun Strowman coming out to destroy people now. And about this Strowman and Lesnar feud, I actually think you should hold it off till Survivor Series and have it happen there.
Yeah,
because I feel like that's the atmosphere you would want it at.
Yeah.
But who's winning?
Like,
Kuda? Who's winning? Is it Reigns or is it Strowman?
Since it's an ambulance match, I feel like if Strowman loses, it's not going to make him look weak. Like, a pinfall would make him weak, but since it's an ambulance match, like, yeah, you could just have Strowman lose and have Reigns face off against Lesnar at SummerSlam.
All right, Justin, what about you?
I like this feud. I mean, this is one of the feuds on Raw that's actually been good, compared to some other shit that we've been getting. Roman Reigns has been more tolerable under this feud. Reigns and Strowman are like Austin and Rock. I'm not comparing the two, the stature of it, but what I'm saying is that they're for each other. Cena and Orton, they're for each other. You know what I mean? So that's what I believe with Strowman and Reigns. Now, as for this match, you can't have fucking Strowman get injured, go away like a little bitch. You know what I mean? Have him lose to fucking Roman Reigns in that one-on-one match. Now he did beat Roman on one-on-one because Roman was injured. Remember that? Roman was injured the entire time, right? That was their build for the match. You can't have Strowman lose this match. You can't have him lose a gimmick match. You can have Roman lose a gimmick match. If you have Strowman lose this gimmick match, then, might as well not do shit with them. Now, I'm really torn right now with this whole shit with Strowman and Roman and Joe and Lesnar, which is good because we have no idea exactly where they're gonna go right after this. I mean, it could be Strowman and Lesnar, but Lesnar, from what I heard, he wants to push the feud again with Joe. He wants the feud to continue. So we never know. We don't know exactly where it's gonna go. So I'm gonna go with Strowman to win. I'm kind of very hesitant picking Strowman, but I'm going with Strowman to win. And as far as WrestleMania is as far as SummerSlam is concerned, I have no fucking idea what's gonna happen.
Rosters, you.
I'm just glad this is gonna be the final match, and it better be the final match. Like, seriously, these guys have been.
Oh no!
Like,
Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman is a rivalry. No, wait. Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman is the rivalry. One is I was made for this. I was made to go away. Will they get that? What's the music that they always play for Cena and Orton? That girl that goes. La,
I don't know.
Oh man.
But yeah, I'm just so sick of this. Like, I'm sure the match will be good and everything, but I'm not excited one bit. Like, hopefully Roman wins because I'm sorry, I'm over Strowman. Like, the only reason people even like him is because Roman sucks. He's getting his ass kicked. Like,
once he faces Balor, that's why I want that feud. Because once Care Bear faces Balor, people are going to jump off his bandwagon. Or once Care Bear faces an indie darling. Like, if Care Bear was doing this to Kevin Owens, everyone would be like, Kevin Owens deserves better. He deserves so much better. I don't know why you keep feeding him to this build body lifter. Like, how funny is this? U-Haul Nation got booed compared to a failed bodylifter.
Yo, did you see that fucking drop of that fucking kick?
He
Nearly killed him.
That was a good spot.
He
That was a good
fucking
spot.
kicked him.
Yeah.
He kicked him all the way back to NXT.
Oh, they're getting back to Africa.
Oh.
Wow.
That's what. No, that's what I thought you were about to say for real.
Back to NXT.
Africa, NXT, same result.
I mean, NXT does have like a bunch of black wrestlers they don't know what to do with.
Yeah, Orlando Jordan.
Hey! Don't talk about the Velveteen Dream like that.
He has the same music as the TNA Orlando Jordan theme.
No.
Don't remind me what they did
That's
to Patrick
Prince.
Clark.
No, that's Prince. All right.
Don't remind me what they did to Patrick Clark. Okay. So Ross, who do you have winning? Is it Reigns?
Yes. That's cool.
Velveteen Dream.
Leave Patrick Clark out of this. We don't need to be reminded of this loser.
Yeah, he has a great elbow drop though.
Where's Angelo Dawkins at?
Oh my God, Angelo Dawkins.
I think he's
No.
but he just hasn't appeared on the episodes.
Yeah.
No, what happened to that one winner of Tough Enough? That tall guy, what's his name? Andy or
Oh,
something?
the Yeti. Oh, Andy, Silent Rage.
Oh my God. Did he die or some shit?
No, he got released, and I don't even know if he's doing independent.
Josh ain't gonna do anything either. So like,
Yeah, well, he got released. He got released.
The
too.
Yeti, yeah, the Yeti
No,
got
I
released.
remember that.
get released
Okay,
too.
I remember that.
What is the point of these tough enoughs? If the winner doesn't.
Yeah, so Ziggy.
I remember that was like the weirdest sequence because like they had Tough Enough on USA the finale, so like
Yeah.
Silent Rage, he won that season, and then Raw started, and he just opens up the show like I'm Silent Rage. I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell?
Yeah, the other guy should have won. The Austin Aries lookalike.
Oh no, I remember who's that internet darling who was on that season, the indie darling.
Matt Cross.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he went like week 1 or 2, and everyone lost their mind.
M-Dog 20 from Backyard Wrestling, the video game. I haven't heard from him.
Oh.
Actually, that guy has not been around. Like, where the fuck did he go?
Man, the most successful person for that season was fucking Cameron or whatever her name was.
Their favorite match is Melina and Alicia Fox.
Jesus Christ.
Stone Cold lost his mind.
That podcast with Stone Cold and her is like super awkward too. That's like the greatest podcast ever, though. But you know what's not awkward, and you know what's one of the greatest feuds in wrestling, and thank God this feud has fucking delivered. Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe. Oh my fucking God!
Okay, thank God for this feud. If this feud didn't happen, Raw would be plummeting right now in ratings.
WWE would just not be interesting. Holy shit! And people wanted Lesnar and Finn Balor. Like, fuck you, losers. Like, this is real wrestling, right? Like, honestly, if WWE plans actually went, would you rather have Lesnar versus Care Bear right now or Lesnar versus Joe?
Lesnar versus Joe.
100%.
Well, I mean, I want to see Lesnar versus Strowman just because we get to see the match. But Lesnar versus Joe, and I said this should have been a fucking WrestleMania match, and I'm gonna stick by it because if this was a WrestleMania match with the same build-up, can you imagine the atmosphere in fucking?
You would be waiting for.
My fucking God, like it would be one of the most hyped WrestleMania matches I'll probably see in fucking years.
The one thing I'll always love about Joe is he makes every feud feel like a fight, and the fact that like Brock's a part of this, like. This feels like it's going to be like an all 100% brawl.
This feels like a Mayweather fight. This feels like a Conor McGregor fight. It has that feeling. It feels like a Manny Pacquiao fight in Australia when he gets screwed over by the judges. You know what I mean? It feels like that.
It's like one of those fights that like it needs the entire roster to break them apart. I live for those feuds.
Yeah, no, like seriously, like I was just like because Joe has not been booked very well, so I was like, oh well, another. Lesnar's better than the whole main roster feud, and it's just like Joe has just been like a beast throughout the whole feud, and Lesnar has been playing like a great cocky, but he's like afraid of Joe, heel champion. And it's like the only thing that I've always said about this match is that don't be surprised if the match sucks. Like I always told people, like the match could suck. Like I'm not gonna like let's be real. Lesnar has faced off against a lot of people. He hasn't. I mean, when his best match is with Goldberg, and they're just doing finishers, hitting the L1 button on SmackDown. Here Comes the Pain. You know, that's nothing to be proud of. I mean, he's had bad matches. Let's just be real here. Bad match with Rollins. You know, and Rollins is considered one of the best overall workers in the company.
Yeah.
You know, bad matches with Cena, Triple H. You know, he
Kofi
doesn't always
Kingston.
hit the home runs. Yeah, Kofi Kingston. That match was the greatest. I don't know what you're talking about. He was tired after 2 moves.
Hell, man.
Still one of the most random matches ever. Like, what do you think Kofi Kingston was thinking backstage when they told him he was basically Brock Lesnar?
He was like, oh shit. I heard Lesnar doesn't like black people.
He's like, let me get my affairs in order. My children will get this.
Yeah,
you know.
man. Seriously.
Yeah, but this match is so much hype. And honestly, I hope it ends in a no contest. I won't be pissed. And the reason being is because I want more Lesnar and I want more Joe. I want more of this feud. I want to see it continue. I hope maybe a controversial finish would be cool too. Maybe a dusty finish where you have Joe beat Lesnar. Kind of like, but at the end, it wasn't really like a real win. Kind of like the Undertaker-Lesnar match where Undertaker did the greatest submission move of all time known as the low blow and stuff like that. So maybe you just do that. But who knows?
One thing, just don't.
Either or, I think I'll be fine with the result as long as it means the feud continues. If the feud doesn't continue, I don't know what WWE's doing. Just wanting to lose money. Reigns versus Lesnar. Who cares?
One thing,
Right.
don't expect Suplex City in this match. Like, he will hit some suplexes, Lesnar, but like it's not going to be like the typical ass beating that Lesnar gives people in his matches. Like, Joe's going to give it to him.
It's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight.
And Brock's gonna take a stiff blow to the head, and there will be blood. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah, there's got to be blood.
Oh yeah, Lesnar's already telling Vince, "Fuck you, I'm going to bleed." And he's
Like,
telling Vince,
like Brock is a psychomaniac, low key. Like, do you guys ever notice that with him when he takes these bumps and stiff shots?
Lesnar. Okay, people don't understand. Lesnar is a psychopath. The dude went to the UFC and he took all these shots to the fucking head. He's a psychopath, man. If you really are like, he's a freak. All right. When people say he's a beast and a freak, that's not like nicknames. You believe it. You believe he's a beast. You believe he's a freak. That's why you get behind this fucker.
Like this podcast reminded me like this one. I saw this one video of Seth Rollins giving Lesnar a curb stomp, and Brock just like completely oversell this shit. Like, it didn't even look like Rollins touched him.
No. Like, look at Samoa Joe's choke on him. I bet you Brock Lesnar told him backstage, "Hey, Joe, really choked me out." And then Joe's like, "You know, Brock, I won't put it in too." "No, Joe, you fucking pussy. Choke me out." Because literally, your face, Brock Lesnar was not holding his breath. He was turning fucking purple. He was getting actually choked out by Samoa Joe.
You notice he was getting choked out when his eyebrows are getting wider.
Yeah, like you can't tell me Brock Lesnar's that good of an actor. Like for real, if he was that good of an actor, he wouldn't need Paul Heyman talking for him.
Yeah, no, right.
Like Brock, and also listen to Roman Reigns' Talk Is Jericho appearance. He literally talked about how Lesnar did not want Reigns to do any offense whatsoever. That Reigns, he told Lesnar, like Lesnar said that I'm going to fuck you up. That's what Lesnar says. He's going to fuck you up. He doesn't care.
Jesus Christ.
He's great. So Kuda, who do you have winning this matchup?
I've been saying like I want this feud to continue, so hopefully it ends in a no contest. It's just going to be so aggravating waiting for this match to happen, having to sit through all these other matches like the fucking 30-minute Iron Man match or fucking Miz versus Ambrose to round 34. Like, it's going, but I'll tell you, hopefully this match is worth the wait. I've been waiting for this match to happen since it's been announced, really, since Joe won at Extreme Rules. So this is going to be match of the night for me, hopefully, and hopefully these two deliver. So I'm having this match in a no contest.
This match I've been waiting ever since Samoa Joe signed with WWE. I was like, Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar. I mean, there was other matches in there, like Samoa Joe versus John Cena, but I wanted to see Joe and Lesnar And the fact that we're getting it by itself, I'm already happy with. It's already a 2-star match just because it's happening. But you know, as far as the match is concerned, there's a lot of scenarios that can happen. I would rather have, you know, looking far ahead at SummerSlam, I'd rather have a fatal 4-way. Joe, Lesnar, Strowman, you know, Reigns, just get us there. I don't know how you're gonna get us there, but just get us there. Can you imagine a fucking fatal 4-way with all 4 of these guys in there? The destruction, the fucking, you know, fucking world will probably explode if that match will fucking happen.
The ring would definitely explode.
Yeah, the fucking just everything would just be fucking great. But as far as match is concerned, either Lesnar is going to win, but Joe is going strong going out, and the feud will somehow continue, or a no contest or something of that nature. I can see, you know what, I can see Strowman winning and having Strowman have turn his focus on Brock Lesnar and make it to be a no contest. You know, coming out both destroying, Lesnar and Joe. You know, and just be a no contest and just have Brock be like, and whatever. Then after that, you know, you could probably have Roman Reigns come back and, you know, and put his stake in the match. I mean, I have a feeling that we may see it in a 4-way, a triple threat, because Lesnar still wants to continue to feud with Joe, and Strowman is supposed to face Lesnar, but you have Reigns that's supposed to face Lesnar as well sometime down the road, and have Cena versus Reigns at WrestleMania. So why not just do all 4 together? And unfortunately, I can't believe I'm saying this, have Reigns win in a fatal 4-way match. Like, that may be overbooking, but I think it'll be something that that a lot of people would probably want to see.
It wouldn't be the worst thing WWE has done. Rosters, who would win?
If it has a clean winner, I think it's gonna be Lesnar. As much as I would like Joe to win, but I just don't see it happening. But a no contest would be fine. I just want to see these guys have a second match, and I just hope it delivers, because I don't know how good this show's gonna be, but I think there's gonna be some good, there's gonna be some bad, and by the time this match rolls around, I'm just gonna be like hyped as hell. And if it disappoints, then I'm gonna feel like I just wasted my time watching this show. So hopefully
the most important thing, just real quick, the most important thing, Joe has to look good in this match. Even if he loses, as long as he looks good, he wins, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's got to really bring it to Lesnar.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't forget the other important fact. Either of these two could win, but just remember that Baron Corbin is Mr. Money in the Bank, so expect to cash in.
What are you saying, Kuda? What are you saying?
You know what?
I'm just saying there's a possibility.
Vince's dream match. He's like, I could have Strowman, Roman, Corbin, Big Cass, Brock, Cena.
Just veiny roided cocks everywhere.
Or Corbin could pull a Rollins. He could cash in during the match. Triple threat. You never know.
I don't see that happening.
You never know.
I see Nakamura versus Corbin at fucking SmackDown.
Why is SmackDown Live having another pay-per-view? Why not just save all these matches for SummerSlam?
Because I think WWE wants to do Nakamura versus Styles at SummerSlam.
Baron, you stole money in the bank.
That's a terrible sketch kick. First of all, Kuda.
My name is Shinsuke Nakamura. I am the artist, the rock star.
What does Corey Graves say about Finn Balor? What's that one thing that he says, that he's John Wayne cool and what?
I don't know. I just hate how Kevin Dunn, you know, he instructs you know, whoever's down on the ring apron when Balor's up on the ropes about to go into the ring, have the cock shot. With his fucking cock hanging out. Like, who wants to see that?
Kevin Dunn, because he loves jacking off to men.
Yeah, well, that too.
And then the fucking
rocks. Get that Randy Orton ring boner showing. We love that. Get the serpent bone. Get the viper, the semen snake behind Randy.
Oh my god.
The fucking rock star.
Great Balls of Fire. Oh god, Great Balls of Fire. I think Great Balls of Fire, with all the shit that we've given the name of the pay-per-view and everything like that, I think Great Balls of Fire, and people have joked about this, but I think it could be pay-per-view of the year for WWE.
You know what? And I think this is a complete troll job by WWE. Where's your name of pay-per-view? Great Balls of Fire. I think Great Balls of Fire, it has the potential, if it delivers, it has the potential of being one of those you know, low-key favorite pay-per-views like Calgary Stampede and some of the other shows back in the day, Fully Loaded 98, and you know, I can see it being one of those shows.
Nah, not unless Dean Ambrose has anything to say about it.
Because let's be real here. The 30-minute Iron Man match can deliver. Enzo and Cass has a story that can deliver. Reigns versus Lesnar can deliver. Joe versus Lesnar can deliver. Maybe Alexa Bliss doesn't suck for one match.
Just one thing about that match. I expect it to be stiff because I hear a lot about how these two don't like each other, Banks and Bliss.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So I'm expecting a lot of stiffness in it.
Where's this rumor coming from that these two don't like each other?
Yeah, it's been. I think it's because of. I think it's because that Sasha injured Alexa Bliss down in NXT. It was something of that nature, and that Sasha never apologized or something like that.
I thought it was like a T and Batista type of situation where Alexa Bliss is like Batista, thinking she's big shit, and then Sasha's like the jealous Booker T.
Nah, nothing.
No, but the funny thing that come out of that story is like Booker T whooped that ass. Like he beat the shit out of Batista. That's the funniest thing that come out of that story.
Hey man, Sin Cara is like the most undefeated street fighter in the fucking WWE locker room.
Yeah,
you better put
last time it got.
You better put some respect on Simon Gotch's name.
I'm saying, like that ruined his career. Like, that ruined his career.
Like fucking Sin Cara put the pause on you. You deserve to get released. You get your ass kicked by Sin Cara.
Yeah, I bet you didn't wash some hands in your face.
No, but the thing with Sin Cara is like he has nothing to lose, so like you gotta give him the advantage. Like,
but do you think that like Vince keeps Hunico around as like an enforcer? Like Vince won't get rid of Hunico? Because you think one time Vince, like, no, I mean that's serious. Did you think Vince tried to fire Hunico and Hunico just punched Vince in the face, knocked him out, and he's all like, "I can't fire you. I respect you guys." Like, because Vince seems like that type of guy.
You got balls.
Yeah, like, let's be real here. Vince dealt with guns to the face, the Undertaker punching him. What if Hunico's just on that level where it's just that we don't know why, but.
If that was the case, he'll be fucking WWE champion already.
No, but like, you know, he's got a job. Like, he probably gets paid pretty well to be Sin Cara. He gets that mass commission on the side. You know, like it's like I'm just saying, man. Like, how many reports have you heard that Hunico's in the doghouse for beating up these wrestlers?
Not much at all.
I mean, like,
think about this. Think about how quick the story when he beat up Jericho's dumbass, how quickly they covered that shit up and stuff like that. I think Vince loves Hunico, man.
You can be true.
I mean, like, you could have like an employee acting up, and then Vince just sends Sin Cara to your door just to act right.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Hunico will beat that ass. Oh, that's funny. I didn't know. And then also, there would have to be a miracle of God, but maybe Bray Wyatt and Seth Rollins doesn't suck. So Great Balls of Fire.
No, that match is gonna be awful. That's gonna be. I mean, Miz and Pussy and Wyatt and Rollins. Those are gonna be the worst matches. I mean, just by me not giving a shit about them.
Yeah.
No, Miz and Ambrose is automatically have a star. I mean, if Ambrose comes out in a big baller brand shirt, then I'll give it 1 star, but it's still gonna be terrible.
Oh my god.
Because he did make that promise that he was gonna represent big baller brand at the pay-per-view.
He did say that. So that's true. I would give it 1 star.
If he doesn't come out on that, can you imagine the backlash on Twitter?
So Dean, if you're watching this, you have to live up to your promise.
Can you imagine any wrestlers watching like just us right now? Like, look at these fucking assholes talking about this. Can you imagine Roman Reigns like listening to this shit right now? I don't like that JD died.
No, imagine if Bray Wyatt was watching.
Yeah, Roman Reigns is all like, I love Chess and Ross, but that's fuck it. Believe that.
No, imagine if Bray was watching this. We'd be like spending the whole time shitting on Bray.
Bray Wyatt, I'm being dead serious. Bray Wyatt has stolen some of my fucking lines that I made for his stupid promos. He's watching this. He's like, Chess just said a wonderful line for me to use, man.
you know who is probably still watching this? Chick Kick.
Oh, Chick Kick, yeah, Leo, dude. Leo's definitely watching.
Chick Kick's forgot about us. I can guarantee you.
Fuck
yeah, I forgot about her, damn it.
She probably had no idea.
Fuck her. That's why she can't even make the Mae Young Invitational Classic. She sucks.
Like, what's her name again?
Aaliyah.
Okay, everyone that's watching this, Aaliyah used to be a member of the YWC. She can forget that all she wants, but we remember. We have the details. Tyler, if you're watching this, how did you let that go, man? You could have rode that all the way to Orlando. All right? Like Tyler missed out. I bet that every time Tyler sees
I always wondered though, like if like wrestlers like in their spare time, if they do like if they're just bored and they're just like, I'm gonna go look at what some YouTubers are saying about me, and they just like Google search like the YouTubers like and stuff like I bet you some wrestlers do have like they're like what if they're like backstage like, hey, did you watch the latest Off the Rope show review? No, I watched JD from NY, man. You know what, the Lex man, he's our favorite wrestler. Or they all hate the Lex man because he funks them.
Do not mention the Lex man. Like that's a disgrace. Someone's gonna watch the Lex man.
I mean, Sami Zayn probably wants the murder of Schleg Daddy as we know it.
Speaking of murder, I think Tyler killed himself. No, yeah, after realizing that, you know, he could have been with a fucking WWE, you know, women's wrestler. I mean,
I don't know. He just kicks himself in the back every time he sees Aaliyah taking the NXT stage.
He done fucked up.
But Chick Kick, if you're watching this, don't forget your roots. I mean, we remember SummerSlam 2011 that weekend. We all remember.
Oh my god.
That weekend will go down in YWC history as the craziest weekend. Skylight Jericho, I know you're out there somewhere.
I still have that video on the Anchorburger J channel that it was like what happened to the YWC or what's going on, and that was one of the hot topics.
Well, if we're gonna recreate SummerSlam 26,
No!
Wrestling Jesus, you like poo-poo?
Oh my!
Skylight Jericho, we're thinking of you. All right.
He pooped his pants.
Yep.
That was disgusting. That's just, what's worse, him doing that or Sean Views saying on his dick? This is for educational purposes.
This is for educational purposes. You want to see my dick right here? You want to see my dick? Here's my dick right here. Right here. Right here. It's not so small now. Hi.
Only in the YWC where you get fucking crazy fuckers like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Any pro wrestlers are watching, enjoy. Hope you guys have enjoyed this predictions and preview podcast. We'll literally see you fuckers next week for Battleground.
No.
Battleground's
I think Battleground's 2 weeks after Sunday.
Oh, thank God we got 2 weeks of a break between pay-per-views for once. 2 weeks before Battleground, where we'll see the Maharaja defend his WWE title against Randy Orton in a pajama.
Jinder! Don't hinder Jinder.
Kuda, thank you for coming. Kuda, where could the great people find you?
Just find me on Twitter. New Japan people, stay far away from my account as possible.
Jesus
Who's
Christ.
the number one New Japan fan on this channel?
You are sadly mistaken, my friend.
Kuda, you love Kenny Omega, don't you, man?
These people really don't want to know what I did during Omega versus Okada.
what did you do, Kuda? You're an Omega versus
oh yeah, Okada. I know why he looks so familiar to me. This guy was fucking Samoa Joe's bodyguard back in TNA. I was like, I remember this guy from somewhere. It's like Samoa Joe's bodyguard is now the star of New Japan. What a small world.
He was.
He was.
Kidnapped by the ninjas.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was the craziest thing ever. Oh,
Justin,
how can I follow that? You guys can follow me on Twitter at JDVenom02. Also on YouTube, you just look up JD Venom, daily wrestling content, video game content. Over 5,000 subscribers on the channel. So
I'll never reach 1,000 subscribers.
I'll never reach 1,000 subscribers. Fuck.
hey, that's better. That's better than staying at 850 for 5 years straight. I'm just saying.
He's probably watching anyways. Rossers!
Twitter.
Chase, I know you're watching.
I definitely am not watching.
Twitter and YouTube, Gold Standard 000. Yep, that's where you can find me. And if you want to see my Instagram that I post every few months, pinstripes_90. So there you go.
Let me go tag Ross in a tweet making fun of the Jets right now.
Okay. Follow me on Twitter at ChaseOliver68. YouTube.com/Chase Oliver. Give this video a big old thumbs up. And remember, guys, just like Brock Lesnar, sometimes you don't have to give a shit. Always remember, fuck Finn Balor, Callisto's the GOAT, and, oh God, great balls of fire. We'll see you for Battleground. The Maharaja!